Well, I've been working on the garage a little bit. One of our freezers went out, so I went and got like a cheap $500 freezer from what was that? Menards. They were the cheapest around, and it had like a $50 mail-in rebate as well. So I went and got one of them not too long ago. I started bringing a lot of my wall decor and stuff like that from in the house out here because that's the baby's room now. So I'm going to turn this into the man cave. Took my toolbox from over there and moved it over here and got it all organized. Got my power rack hung up on the wall for all the power tools, and my charging docks and station and stuff is back here on the back of this. I'm building it's a little firewood retainer right now, but I need some more 2x4 to finish it. Basically got my heater routed and plumbed in right here, my electrical, so I don't have the door opening and closing it. Instead of running it off of a 12-volt battery, it's running off of a what do you call it? Not an inverter, but a step down inverter or whatever. It's rated for, it says 140 volt AC down to 12 volt DC 3 or 8.3 amp. $100 or something. So it goes from whatever your household is down to 12 volt, which I need 12 volt for the heater. And I got a new heat control ring and stuff that goes through the wall. It protects the wall from getting hot and stuff like that as the heater's going. So I ran that this morning for probably a good solid 2 hours. Fuel barely moved in the tank at all. Got my old FBM. And see, I'm going to change that door out here soon, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to store power tools at. I'm thinking about getting another shed and storing the power tools outside because I have a company coming in next week to give me a quote because this crack in the floor and how that corner over there settled down a little bit, like an inch, and now there's a gap at the bottom of the door. So they claim they can come in here and clean this crack out and then drill a bunch of holes in the ground and actually lift the pavement back up with that closed cell foam stuff or whatever it is that they use. I pushed some more shelves in. Over here I made everything household stuff that would need inside, like for pipe fittings and stuff like that, nails and screws and anything up here that we might need, like a candle lighter or stuff for the weed eater or something like that, just simple things. And then these are all chemical shelves. This is all household shelves right here, and this is all for car parts over here. Now I've got those tires for sale on Marketplace, and I've got the old Thunderbird rims and tires for sale on Marketplace, so I'm trying to get rid of those two stacks, get them out of here. I want them out of the garage because I want to seal this floor, or I at least want to put an outdoor carpet on this floor here, because I'm going to bring my entertainment system out here, and I'm going to mount my 55-inch TV right here. I'm going to move that ladder somewhere else, and my 55-inch TV is going to go on the entertainment system right here, and I'm going to put like a sofa and a love seat this way, facing this way, with an Xbox and all that stuff. So if buddies want to come over and stuff, hang out, we can do it out here instead of in the house. And then on this side over here will be where I do my oil testing and stuff with the bearing testing machine and all that. Once I get everything finished up, yes, that's the plan right now. That's what I'm trying to do. Got my actual chemical scale and stuff out, heater, so I can actually start doing some heated testing, because everybody's doing testing cold. But what a lot of people are saying is if you don't test a lot of these chemicals that you're mixing with this oil heated to, like, 220, 230 degrees like it would be in an engine, you're not really testing them correctly. So that's where we're going to go with that next. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with this power equipment. I don't know. Either get another shed and put it outside, around the side of the garage, put everything inside it, or just tuck it all up over here in this corner and just leave it over here, and whatever. I'll figure it out, I guess. But I got just so much, over time you accumulate so much trash and things that you move from one spot to another because you convince yourself, oh, I'll use it eventually, and then you don't ever touch the damn thing. There were so many things sitting around like that I had just no need for, or that I was never going to touch. So I started selling everything and giving it away. So that's where I'm at now, is trying to finish this up. But I got the bulk of what I needed to get done. I got all the garbage and stuff out, some of it organized, some of the stuff moved up above the garage. I got to finish the garage ceiling, but I'm going to have Ryan come over and help me with that, probably here in the next couple weeks. I get it all done and sealed up. I did half of it, but I didn't do the other half. I did all this over here and then got lazy and didn't finish that over there, so I got to finish that over there. That's kind of the update. That's what's been going on. I've been trying to keep myself busy doing this, so I don't wanted to make some progress, and I made a lot of progress. I just got to get rid of these damn tires. Get rid of the damn tires and find some place to put this equipment, like a little shed or something like that. I ain't got nowhere to put it. Kind of just in the way. Oh, anyhow, y'all be blessed. Take care. That's the update of what's going on in my life this weekend. I've got a daddy-daughter dance tonight for school, and then tomorrow there was a fellow. I think he was going to come by and look at those Thunderbird rims and tires, but I think he actually might flake out, because he said something about is the rubber good on the tires. And I said, man, the tires are 20 years old. I'm selling it for the rims, not the tires. The tires, I wouldn't put those tires on any car and drive it down the road. They're literally like 20 from 2006. It's 06 of 6. The date code is, it's so old that the date code is 066. There's no 4-digit date code. So I'm assuming that means either 96 or 2006. Anyway. But maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. My brain's not, I'm not functioning correctly right now. I just had some unfortunate events happen. It's really weighing on my mind right now. My channel manager here, I have been paying him to help me with editing and stuff like that on some of the shorts for like the last 6 months. In the first 3 months, I was, paying him through a company called Payoneer. And Indian IT guy, really smart, seemed like a very respectful fella. First 3 months we were paying on Payoneer, so there's a track record and everything. It's all legitimately followed. And the last 3 months he said, hey man, it would be easier to just pay on PayPal. You can just send it to my Hotmail. Well, I have no reason not to trust him, because I've been working with the guy. The last 3 payments I've been sending to his Hotmail and through PayPal. And this last time I didn't receive any services at all. I went to go respond back to him and email him, and his email doesn't even work. It just says that email is not existent. It's a non-working email now. So I tried to respond to the Hotmail, hoping that he still has access to that. No response back. So that's all right. I removed him as the channel manager on the channel, and I only have a channel editor that's helping me with some stuff. Hopefully the content gets a little better. And the original guy that started helping me with all this, he's gone. I even contacted PayPal today and told them what happened, and they said don't worry about it. Even though it's technically you picked the wrong category to pay him, because you were paying him under friends and family, technically that's not a reversal. It's really hard to reverse that, but because you've shown us that there's a multiple track record of you paying this guy every month, obviously you're not just going to give somebody the same money on the same date every month. There's a business transaction there. So in an instant like this, our manager is going to override policy and refund you the money back to your account and pull it away from him so it doesn't hit his account. Oh, wow. That was a relief. But, man, it's so hard to trust people. And especially, even if the guy didn't intend to do anything wrong and it's legitimately some kind of mix-up, or he lost his email, or something catastrophic happened in his life, that's fine. But that money still deserves to be back in my pocket and not his, because I'm not getting services provided for what I paid, if that makes sense. So that's been pretty stressful. And then going to Costco today to go shopping, oh, my anxiety went through the roof. There were people from one end of the parking lot to the other. There were people blocking lanes and stuff inside the store, where there'd be like a person serving food, but then they would take and stop and park their cart in between the person that's serving food and the only path in and out of that aisle. And they just stand there. or there'd be like 5 or 6 people in a row that's waiting to line up and get food from one of the, you know, the people that passing food out for free. And instead of like people letting passerbyers, you know, go, they make you wait for the line to just completely dissipate before they'd let you out of the aisle, because they were blocking the aisle waiting to get whatever food it was. I started getting to a point where I was like, man, I was telling my wife, I was like, this ain't gonna work for me, because I'm about to go off on one of these rude freaking people here. And I'm glad I got out of there. Yeah, that was just being in a big store like that with all those people and my PTSD and stuff like that. It's just, today was not a good day. In that instant, overall, it's been a great day though so far. Other than the, you know, the whole channel manager thing and Costco, overall, I feel pretty blessed. So, got to hold my baby today, and I'm gonna go and spend some more time with her right now before our daddy-daughter dance tonight. And yeah, that's it. That's the update, guys. I love you all. Be blessed. Take care. And that's what's been going on in my life. See ya.